All right, so we're going to talk about partner certification process, the overview, and then we're going to talk about each role in the certifications and specifically what they are and the triggers around validating the capabilities for these certifications. Okay. All right, so yesterday when I did my strategy and framework, we talked about the two certifications that Broadcom has for all of the focused products. Okay, proven professional, certified expert. All partners can get these certifications, okay? And they're the certifications that count toward the minimum requirements in the program. Once again, proven professional, certified expert, that's where wrapped around the components. All partners can get to those. We're also going to talk about the nights. That is by invite only. It's a special program, and there's all kinds of requirements for it. And then last but not least, we talked yesterday about our competencies. You'll hear more about that with the VCF competency coming out in the next quarter. Okay. All right, so Broadcom partner certifications, okay? So here's the badges. Right now, all of the Broadcom certifications are out in CertMetrics, okay? And that's for legacy Broadcom and VMware. We mapped all of these certifications that the VMware folks had from January 2020 to today and put that in CertMetrics. So if it was before January of 2022, they're going to have to get recertified. As we go forward, the folks that were certified, they're actually in CertMetrics, and you can go look at the certifications you have from a Broadcom perspective. Yeah. Actually, on that point too, also with it being in CertMetrics, the enablement folks and the PBMs have access to our certification reports for their specific companies. Keep in mind, you can't share the private information, but those certifications will be there. And there is a dashboard from a program perspective around certifications. So once again, your partners can see their certifications through channel mechanics. You guys can see it through the reports that we have today, and we have all of them from CertMetrics where everything's been added. We're at that point now where we've made it through the first year. We've migrated. We've got everything out in CertMetrics. We've got the reporting now for the partners and those individuals and what Broadcom certifications they have. So once again, our certifications are wrapped around the same roles internally that we have externally: sales, pre-sales, implementation, support, and architecture. Implementation and architecture can be one track or two track, depending on the division you're in. So a lot of our divisions, implementation and architect, are put together, all the courses and classes, where VCF architecture is a separate piece. So once again, those are the different roles. We have our proven professional, which is our foundation, going to be wrapped around exams. Okay, and our certified expert, which you're going to have to prove the capability, not an exam to do that. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that with each different role as we go forward. Okay, so the key is the partner capability model. In fiscal year 25, moving from November, these things in red are the capabilities that we're looking for our partners to have, and we certify around those capabilities. Okay, so for pre-sales, it's present product offering from a technical perspective, demonstrate the process, demo, and a POC, okay? So for demonstrating the process, we have tests out there by product or platform, right? VCF, VVF, ARIA, vSphere, NSX, vSAN, right? For all of our legacy Broadcom, same thing, okay? So when you go to take the exam, when you pass that exam, you'll have the capability that you can demo the product, okay? But once again, Stage 2 and proven professional is going to be wrapped around either an LMS test or a Pearson VUE test. And when I say LMS, a great example is the VSP for VMware, right, around VCF and VVF. And then, you know, we have assessments for legacy Broadcom, and then demo, POCs, implementation, and the more technical are going to be the Pearson VUE third-party exams, okay? So that's Stage 2, exams, either an LMS or from Pearson VUE. That's what the partner is going to have to take to get that certification going forward. They already have the certifications mapped. They're good for 2 years. Anybody that's starting from scratch are going to have to go take those certifications, right? And the test itself will be in the playlist for either sales, pre-sales, implementation, architecture, and support on the partner portal. And the reason I say that is the division is simplifying and scaling from a VCF perspective, and all of our other divisions, the name of the test, it can be a VCP, it can be a VCAP, whatever it ends up going to be. Even in Pearson VUE, it's got a specific name like data virtualization. So when you're looking for that test, or your partners are looking for that test, it's going to be in the playlist in the partner portal, around the courses, around those roles. Okay. Then for stage 3, this is where it gets different at Broadcom. Okay. For each one of these in stage 3, you have to prove you have the capability. For sales, it's positioning and presenting the solution. For pre-sales, it's doing a POC. For architecture and implementation, it's actually having 2 engagements with customers. And then for support, which is dealt with through our aggregation and disties, they have to have individuals that have opened up a certain amount of tickets through our Wilkins system and prove that. All right, so focused products. Focused products for Broadcom are products that we're concentrating on, focused enablement products, I should say, where we build a package and we put it together and we make it really easy for our partners to get to. So if you go out on the partner portal, you go to the enablement and education page, you're going to go out and you're going to see a bunch of enablement and education information. And then we're going to get into these products, okay? And they'll have their own pages. You can see the different enterprise software, which is legacy CA, cybersecurity, which is semantic, and then you got your VMware products. When you get into those products, you're going to find sales, pre-sales, implementation, architecture, and support playlists, which are courses and certifications that you need to take. And then basically for each one of these, right, we package them up so that you've got everything to go with it, right? Definitely the training, certifications, all that stuff, easy to get to, so on, etc. If it's not on this list, but it's something that you're looking to get trained on, we have a link to our LMS. You can go into that, you can hit on that, you can search on stuff, you can still take courses, and they may be focused courses, but they're just not focused enablement courses, okay? Which means we package it all up, make it as easy to get to. It's out on the partner portal, and we have all the different pieces, which I talked about yesterday in my strategy and framework deck. All right, so now we're going to start to talk about each role and the specific criteria. So for sales, proven professional, okay, it's about the market positioning and value proposition. That's the capability we're looking for, okay? Once again, there's a partner playlist for sales, and all the courses leading to marketing, positioning, and value proposition are out there. For VMware, the best example is VSP. You're going to take those courses, and then you're going to take that exam, and then you would get your proven professional. Once again, out on the partner portal, all the different pieces that you need. It's in the playlist, wrapped around the sales role, okay? Now, for expert certification, we're looking for you or the partner to be able or capable of positioning and presenting the Broadcom product, like VCF, okay, or VVF, or our legacy Broadcom like DLP or UIM, okay? The key is you have to do that. And to do that, it's partner certification playlist. It talks about the customer presentation. You have to take the customer presentation and you have to basically do a 30-minute demo. There's an application form out in the playlist that you fill out. You upload that recording and you send it in, okay? We validate that you do the 30-minute presentation and then you get certified as an expert. There's a couple other ways that we do this, okay? So if you can position and present the solution to an SME and that SME fills out the proper paperwork and sends me the right information, they can validate that capability that you can do it. If you're giving a presentation to a customer and you invite somebody that's a SME, they can also validate that capability. So once again, there's a couple different ways to do it. The main way is to do the 30-minute video. You're going to do it in some manner. We just got to prove that you have that capability, okay? And once again, you'll fill out the application form, or the person that is validating your capability will fill out the right information so that we can certify you in sales for your expert certification around the specific product that you're doing, okay? Once again, out on the partner portal. Customer presentations out on the partner portal. Then you're going to do the demo or you're going to validate that capability. Okay. Once again, on the right-hand side, I put this in today. This is the application form that's out on the partner portal that's in the playlist for sales. Make sure you're filling out the right application form and uploading the right evidence. Okay. It's in that application form. It's in this process guide. So once again, you can see it's a 30-minute video, or once again, you're going to get somebody to validate that capability, but you're going to have to prove that you can position and present that product, solution, or framework. All right, now we're going to go to pre-sales. Okay, so pre-sales for proven professional, it's to demo the product. Okay, once again, that's the capability we're looking for. Since it's proven professional, we're going to have an exam out there, right, for each specific thing to do it. Or once again, if we don't have an exam, if for some reason we went to a new product and we were behind in exams, You can prove that you do a demo. Once again, you can record it, got to be 30 minutes long, or somebody can validate that capability. But if there's a test, which there is for all of our VCF stuff and our VMware stuff, there's going to be a test for the VCF, which is going to be a VCP. So once again, the test, number one, then validating the capability if we don't have the test, okay? And then once again, you can do that either by uploading it with the application form, or an SME has to validate that capability and fill out the right paperwork. And legally and compliant, I have to get that information and treat every partner the same, okay? So for expert certification for pre-sales, once again, you've got to validate the capability to do proof of concept for that platform, product, right, or component, okay? When I say this, you got to go fill out the application form, and specifically for this, we're looking for a POC doc. When you go to do a POC with a customer as a partner, you're going to fill out and try to meet those proof of concepts. So if you've got 10 things that you got to prove, you're going to document it, you're going to do screenshots because you're trying to sell that product to them. So once again, I need that documentation with that partner's individual name on it so that I can prove that they've done the POC, or once again, a Broadcom SME can fill out the paperwork, validate that through an email, and make sure that you get your certification, okay? The evidence packs, once again, from an application form for a POC. The only place that this is a little bit different is for our legacy ESG business, but I'm not going to go through that. And then I did talk about the fact that if we don't have an exam, then you can validate the capability, okay? All right, so there's the application form for pre-sales expert. You would go out, you would fill that out. It'll be in the pre-sales curriculum. And the application form, once again, you would have to upload the POC information, or an SME has to validate that capability for the expert certification. Implementation, okay? You got to understand the foundation technical products and concepts of implementation, okay? Then you got to go out and you got to do the exam for proven professional, which is going to be Pearson VUE across all of our different divisions, right? It's going to be in the playlist. It will exactly have the name of the exam that you have to pass to get the certification. As we have them today, I'm going to give an example. vSphere, we have 3 tests. We have a VCP, we have a VCAP deploy, and we have a VCAP design. In the future, as we go to 9, the division will have a framework certification that's a VCP for VVF and VCF, and then they will have the components or the products, right, vSphere, and there will be only one certification, and it'll be a VCAP. So whatever that certification exam is called will be in the playlist, and that's what we'll use for the trigger to get you your proven professional for implementation. It's the same for architecture and support. I'll go through that, but it's the same concept, okay? Once again, out on the partner portal, third-party exam, or once again, I do take SMEs if they say that you've done 2, and we can prove that, okay? For the expert certification, right, it's advanced configuration. You got to fill out the application form. I need 2 customer SOW staff logs, and they've got to be actual customer facing. They can't be a PowerPoint presentation with what you've done, okay? It needs to make sense, and it's got to show that you've got that capability for implementation. Once again, you'll fill out the application form out on the partner portal, evidence pack, uploading it, filling it out under implementation, okay? Same thing for the architect role, except you're going to basically understand the foundation and technical solution design contents around an architecture. You're going to go to that third-party exam. You're going to take that specifically. Then you're going to go to the playlist, right, and get the certifications, the information. Once you take the third party, you'll get your proven professional, okay? For expert certification, you got to show that you've done 2 customer engagements around architecture. You'll fill out the application form out on the partner portal, or an SME can validate it. Once again, the application form, what it looks like, it'll be in the playlist that's out on the partner portal around that product or platform. Support role, once again, I'm going a little quicker because it's the same thing for implementation, architecture, and support. It's just you got to take the test to get your proven professional, and then you got to prove the capability, which around implementation is going to be 2 implementations, architecture is going to be 2 architectures, and then for this, we're looking for understanding the foundations, right? Taking the third-party test for support. It will be out in the playlist with the exact exam. And then for the expert certification, you got to fill out the application form, or somebody's got to validate the capabilities that you've done over 100 issues in a year, okay, for that product or certification. Once again, the application form, it's out on the partner portal in the support playlist. So as an overview to this, okay, we've got the proven professional, the expert certification. The proven professional is going to be an exam. It's either going to be an LMS or it's going to be a proven, or it's going to be a third-party test that they have to take and that they have to pay for at this moment, okay? Once again, for the expert certification, they have to fill out the application form, upload their evidence, or work with an SME to get the proper documentation and validate that capability. The application forms are out on the partner portal in the specific playlist, and you want to upload the right evidence around that. Thanks, everybody.